Good afternoon, Francesca Canzano-Franklin here, Global Wellness Day Ambassador of Hong Kong for the In Wellness conversation. Today, I have the immense pleasure of talking to Steve Desobeau, Director of Wellness at Rosewood Hong Kong and leading the Asaya team. Good afternoon, Steve. How are you?
Good afternoon, Francesca. I'm very well. Thank you so much. And such a pleasure to discuss with you today. Thank you for reaching out.
Ah, the pleasure is mine. Your background in fitness, in wellness is what everyone's interested in. The magic word with Global Wellness Day, every year I ask professionals like yourself, what does wellness mean to you personally?
It's a very, very good question that I love to answer. I've been asked this question actually many, many times, and I always have the same answer. And for me, wellness is about its passion.
Mm,
It's something that came to my life when I was very young
mm,
and when I was only passionate about football. And I remember kicking the ball
uh,
every single day, spending most of my time outdoors with my friends, sometime on my own. And it actually made me realize the importance of movement. And since these days, I never stopped moving, burning calories.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Also, sometimes, in the world that we live in, it can be challenging sometimes for some of us because in the world of corporate and moving from meeting to another one,
Very much.
we tend to forget
Yeah.
about it. But I still make it a priority to start my days with a lot of movement,
Uh,
enjoying as much as I can the outdoor. And in Hong Kong, I have to say we are
yeah.
very fortunate to have such beautiful greeneries
Your
around us.
background, the Asaya Hong Kong is such a magnificent property. Just to see you with the greenery moving behind you, it's ever so calming.
Yeah, you're right. I hope it inspires some of the people listening to this podcast.
Oh, very much so. I urge everyone to come to Hong Kong regardless and to come and pay a visit at the beautiful spa anyway. Now, with regards to wellness, we talk so much about this trendy marketing word. Sometimes people feel overwhelmed. They don't know where to start. This is why I'm asking professionals like yourself, what does it mean to you? I mean, your background as an athlete, obviously the discipline, the learning how to move your body and movement and so on is amazing. Not everyone sees that. So, how would you summarize it? What would you say, I mean, this is the question that I tend to ask towards the end. What would you suggest to someone wanting to enter the world of wellness?
I think it's about finding what what drives you, right? To find the right activity that will just come naturally, so you don't have to force yourself to attend or to go, right? For me personally, I'm passionate about trail running now. I'm
Yeah,
doing a lot of ultra distance run and spending very long hours running. But for some people, it's more about yoga.
yeah,
For other people, it would be more about this meditation and mindfulness classes are also on their own. So I think it's really about finding what is the right
yeah,
activity that helps you to reconnect with your inner self,
very much so.
which cannot be the self for everybody.
Exactly.
And sometimes it is not easy to find. And that's what we are doing here is to really help our guests and also
Yeah.
our members to find what is the right activity
Mm.
for them to reconnect with themselves. And we strongly believe that it's not only once a year, but it's about making it a routine, a consistency
Mm.
to really improve their overall well-being.
Beautiful. And that's the way that it should be versus having to just book a treatment or just to book the yoga class. That's very beautiful. Aligning with what's calling us. But it's not always easy. And that's why I think wellness environments like where you are based are so important to kind of attract and to teach in a certain way. I mean, I'm with you. Movement, 100%. Hong Kong and the hikes. I'm not an ultra runner. My husband is actually. So I understand where you're coming from. It's that beautiful discipline that you also put into the movement. So thank you for sharing that. Now,
Thank you, Francesca.
pleasure. Now, Global Wellness Day theme this year is Joy Magenta. It's not the easiest question to ask this year. What brings you joy, given the current situations all around us? But it is entirely up to you if you want to share what brings you joy, or is there anything in your life that you would like to remove, for example, in order to bring that equilibrium, the level of joy?
Yeah, I think there is still one of the aspects of wellness and longevity that is
Mm,
still being neglected, the sleep. We
yeah,
tend to compromise a lot about the quality, but also the duration of our sleep.
yeah,
I have made this mistake for many, many years. And I was convinced that I would only need 3 to 4 hours of sleep
yeah,
because of my metabolism and because of my past history of
yeah,
uh, athlete or semi-professional athlete, and I was making very big mistakes. And I
yeah,
realized that the moment I really adjusted my sleep, I made a very strong impact also on my nutrition,
yeah.
on my training, and on my performance, not only sports related, but also at work, being
Oh,
a lot more focused, being a lot more uh, mindful in the decisions that I would have to make as well. And since this day, I don't make any compromise on my sleep, as I really, really understood the impact it's having on my life, but also on the people surrounding me every day.
of course, that's beautiful, Steve. Like we said before, we talk so much about longevity nowadays, but it really comes down to yourself very often. So that's beautiful. Um, Final question. Thank you for your time today. Will you be celebrating Global Wellness Day at Asaya or at Rosewood Hong Kong?
Yes, look, Francesca, for us, it's always a great moment to highlight what we love the most, wellness. Also, we strongly believe that wellness is not only once a year, but it's always a great occasion to attract,
Mm,
right, new guests, but also our own associates, and to inspire people and
yes,
to make them uh, feeling the level of well-being that they might not have had before. And I have to say that very often it creates a wake-up call.
yes,
It makes them realize how what they could do, what they should do for themselves, and very often it's a new start. And that's the way we look at it, to take the opportunity to celebrate the Global Wellness Day as a new start and to
yeah.
give the opportunity to our associate, our guests, to take better care of themselves and to inspire them.
Ah, that's so beautiful and refreshing to hear it. And like we said, how wellness starts within yourself. It's the same within your teams and within associates. So very well done. I'm looking forward to hear what you have planned and to follow you on social media and potentially in person and so on. And yeah, to celebrate Global Wellness Day together. To everyone's listening, shall I remind you, Global Wellness Day this year, we are celebrating our 15th anniversary, and it is celebrated on Saturday, June 13. If you are in Hong Kong, please reach out. You know, we will direct you perhaps to Rosewood, or there are a lot of live events, hiking, swimming, running, and so on. Otherwise, globally, contact one of those global ambassadors or just follow us via the global website. Steve, it's been such a pleasure chatting to you. I hope we can continue these conversations. What we're taking up today is the power of movement and exercise and sleep. That's something that keeps on recurring in all my meeting to a lot of professionals. Thank you so much for your time, Steve. You have a beautiful rest of your day.
Thank you, Francesca, and I look forward to meeting you in person in the beautiful Hong Kong.
Indeed, we will. Thank you, Steve. Bye. Take care.